Hey YouTube, what's up? So I'm back after, gosh, it seems like it's been about 5 years, might be six. But I wanted to do a how is how I started versus how I'm going video. So my last video, for all those that commented, and I thank you, starting on my new journey for health coach. I finished my exam and I had plans to do certain things, but that didn't transpire. And it's a good lesson that I learned that taught me just have an open mind about things. So I had plans to get into health coaching of some aspect and serve the community by helping people overcome their health struggles and helping them set goals to live a more healthier, successful, and prosperous life, whether it was mentally, spiritually, and or physically. So that started out. Then I ended up kind of getting sidetracked a little bit due to finances, having some financial challenges. So I started kind of venturing backwards into nursing to just try to get some money flowing. So I went and did this job with Leucolab, and it was getting blood donations, stem cells from healthy donors, and it kind of helped me to brush up on some of my skills. And I also felt like it was good to be able to use some of those skills in the event that I wanted to start, like maybe drawing blood. So I was able to polish up on my skills because I felt like possibly I could draw blood and analyze blood for potential clients in the healthcare, my healthcare business. So that helped out a lot. I started out as a PRN employee, and that was my objective, just stay PRN and brush up on those skills. And eventually things kind of just escalated, and I think I received like my first promotion, and I was offered to work to do more hours. So I got a promotion, I got a raise within the first year. And fast forward to 2019, I was working as a full time employee there. I was still trying to do health coaching amongst some of my peers and family members. I started working with this company called Optavia, and it just was kind of slow to start. And that's basically a program that people kind of sign up and have a membership, and then you get monthly food items, and it kind of helps you to stay on track and lose weight. I mean, it's a good program, but ideally, it wasn't where I wanted to go because I was more whole food, plant based minded at that time. So that didn't kind of pan out, and then I started focusing on my job with Leucolab and continuing to just make phone calls. My sister kind of tag team with me, finding people that were just really struggling and had a lot of sometimes potentially life threatening medical problems. And then I would kind of talk to them. They would do consultations. I would do that on the side. And then I finished out 2019. And right as I was finishing out 2019, the plans shifted again. I just kind of made a suddenly, I had one of those suddenly moments, and I just decided to journey back to Atlanta, where I had previously in the past lived for 20 years. And then I came to California in 2012. And so it was like just going back. I had the children were grown, I had grandchildren. And they were growing up. I had a grandchild on the way, so I just made a last minute decision that I want to start spending more time with them. And then, so I just came back, got everything in order, made preparations to purchase a home out in Georgia and sell a home that I had in California. And lo and behold, COVID hit. And that was like right in the midst at the beginning of COVID as I was making my transition. So things started kind of shifting again, and I had to kind of make some adjustments. Came out in early 2020, and that's when the social distancing started, and it kind of it was like a wake up call for me because I had to get real creative with my job situation and what I was going to do. I mean, it was some pros in it where I was able to capitalize off the sales of my home, and that kind of was like a buffer, a financial buffer for me. But that wasn't how I was planning. I was thinking of purchasing land in my mind, like, oh wow, I can go out here and purchase land and become like a, I would say, like, do get into some farming and organic organic style living, do some organic teas and things of that nature, but it didn't happen the way that I want to. Obviously, God had a whole different plan, so I had to kind of make some more, make more further changes in my career, and I had to go back and figure out what I was going to do. So I got back into nursing. I started doing infusions until things kind of shifted and neutralized with COVID. I got into home infusions. So I started doing that. In the meantime, I was just trying to come up with a plan on as COVID was going to unfold. Didn't know when, didn't know how bad it was going to get, but I just put my thinking cap on and just decided, okay, what next? So I sat down and I started thinking about stuff. In the meantime, I was still talking to people near, like close family members, reading books, researching, still kind of adding, building up on my knowledge and continuing to renew my certification because it was still something that I really wanted to do to help other people. So I just continued to focus on that, tried to stay grounded with that. And here we are today, 2 years later after COVID. Actually, it's 3 years, so we can pretty much say, I guess, that we're in post-COVID, the post-COVID era. So I decided, you know what, it's probably time to make a shift again, and I wanted to start back focusing on what me and my sister had started. I want to focus on we had this Facebook. It was like a branch up off of our Lockstep Creations business where we were doing graphic tees, inspirational graphic T-shirts, scriptural. Some of them were scriptural based, and some of them were just mostly motivational based. And then every week we would do Motivational Monday. We would do Whole Food Wednesday. And then we would do Thursday. I can't remember exactly what Thursday was called, but it would be like something tied in with health and wellness on a natural, using natural remedies, and it was like tips, pointers, basically how to stay healthy. The whole gamut was different aspects of the health, how your body is, different aspects of how your body is affected, whether it was physical, whether it was mental, whether it was emotional, whether it was spiritual, and it was just different aspects. So that's what my plan is now. So I just want to kind of do a update, as I stated earlier, and probably within the next week, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some motivational Mondays, and it will mostly be mental based, and it's a whole lot of need for it right now post pandemic. As you can see, if you're not haven't been hiding under the covers, if you don't live out in the woods, you can see like it's a lot of mental illness out there, as the world has changed. And basically, I would just give you some tips and pointers and motivational things on how to move forward and progress. And I think it'll be awesome. So stay tuned, hold on, and if share, because share this tip and put down your alert, your notifications, and share it, subscribe. And there's some great things in store. And I will be seeing you soon. Thank you for tuning in. And please like and subscribe, and I'll be back shortly. Thank you. Bye.